All right, so today's stream, or at least right now, well, I guess it is today's stream. I don't think there's gonna be a part two for today, but it's gonna be a short one because I have to go in about an hour. I have to go. Sorry, daily quest, and so I'm just gonna do a little bit of progression here because I wanted to play something for a little bit. So here we are. Wow, the timing of that is so tight. Why do I keep thinking you can dive kick while you have while you're midair? I don't know. Yo, is that maxed up? Yo, nice. Do I want to level another one while we're here? Can swap that with Cloud. I don't think I'm gonna need assess yet. I'm like fairly sure. But just in case, right? How wild would it be if they put an item there? Pretty upsetting. Oh, I haven't healed. I wonder if they'll restore my mana in between these sections. Several hours prior. I wish that staff looked less ugly. It also clips her hands. Or rather, her hand clips the staff. Let's see if I can change it, actually. Thing is, one of the main reasons why I had it is because of the materia slots, I think. Yeah, I can't use this one, because this one's kind of ugly too anyway. And obviously the skills are okay as well. I could just stick to the guard stick. I just need to make sure the bonuses are kind of decent as well. But I find that staff to be so ugly, it's crazy. ATB, that's good for her actually. Reprieve is okay. Being familiar is also alright. I like it a little bit less after I discovered that you have to hit all the hits in the thing for it to count. Let's check what the bonuses on the other ones look like. Tempest, I don't care too much about. This I care a little bit about. Max MP is fine. Enduring Words and also Fleeting Familiar. This is okay. I do like the extra ATB on her because ATB generation with her is so slow. She's actually only not slower than Barret, but Barret has a lot of basic actions that make his ATB grow pretty fast compared to her attack speed. So his ATB generation, his speed is low, but his ATB generation is really good. And I'm pretty sure that is controlled by speed, but I could be wrong. I can't review the details on it, but I'm fairly sure that's what it dictates. Whereas like hers is 0%. Oh, interesting actually. So she has a 10%. Oh, but I think those might be actually related to the skills now in hindsight. So maybe ATB charge bonus is not actually to do with that. So is speed then just movement speed? I find that hard to believe. I don't think that's what it is, but it could be. Could be speed of actions in general, so also like attack speed and stuff. Because I can't really, there's no detail view for it, but oh wait, but there's an explanation in the tutorials, right? Manual basics. Maybe if I look into attributes here. Speed. Oh yeah, it is the faster ATB gauge charges. But yeah, hers is so slow. Oh my god, it's so slow. Let's see what's on the timeless bud. Enduring word, word shift cooldown, altruistic recovery. They're kind of mid. Let me equip something just so that I have it equipped, but probably be like max HP, I guess. Empress Scepter. Let's see what this looks like. MP Recovery, Enduring Ward. Spiritual Harvest. This is pretty well, an ATB charge. Okay, so this is actually kind of cool. I could do without the MP Recovery because it's kind of shit. I'd rather honestly just get the Spiritual Harvest. And then drain a lot of mana. Extra 50% mana is pretty solid. And also, I don't know if that scales the damage that it does as well. Probably not, but yeah, this is an okay one for her as well. The Fleeting Familiar, I'm kind of like, I can do without. And it's also a pretty cool staff. A bit chunky, but fine. Then we have the Wizard's Rod. Is also okay. I can take a look at what that looks like in terms of skills. A Familiar, Crit Rate, Tempest. I don't really use Tempest that much. Maybe do like Ward Shifts and then maybe just great damage or max HP, I guess. It's kind of a goofy looking staff. Ceremonia is fine. Plum Rose is also pretty cute. Wait, the Plum Rose? Oh wait, that's the one that you get from the oh, that's the one that you get from the facility. Ceremonia is also kind of cool. That one only has four slots, unfortunately. So I guess I'll stick to this. I'll stick to the Timeless Rod. Either that or the Empress Scepter. Thing is, the Empress Scepter is like melee attack, which is not really what she does well. I think I'll stick to the Timeless Rod. I sense that her fingers are gonna clip some of that too, but at least it looks less out of place than the other one looks like a, I don't know, like pay to win DLC weapon or something like that. It just looks so out of place, like, oh, this is from the mech package, and it's like, okay. But I guess that's the Cetra aesthetic. Despite the fact that mostly their stuff seems to be very like stone and Roman looking, and then you have these sort of like pyramids and stuff, and then you have the weird you have the weird mech looking weapons. Rage.
Life Stream と仲良くなる方法教えてくれるみたい。ありがとう。
Now I have the power of prayer. I do, what is it? That, and then I have to do something with the stick, right? But, oil. Oh, right, I have to look at the vessel, right? That's what it is. Like Scorch. Look up him. Rain of Raid. What are you weak to? Lightning. What? Oh, nice. Like, if I don't really enter a fight, this won't matter. So, like, I'm regenerating health just from having it. Alright, so... okay, that one for the item. Oh. I don't know if, like, doing this quickly, it doesn't really matter. It's just kind of like, you just gotta do it. Right, and I think we can't get this until we can build it from the bottom, right? Because there's nothing here. Yep. Okay. And there was no... there is that, but I don't think I can use that yet. Because I have to be on the platform. So that's for later. Squeezy, I'm trying to climb, please. Hello. Hello, thank you. Mercy. I think I can absorb. Yeah, I can't. Okay. You can only do it if you don't complete the vest, I think. Agreed. If Cloud can keep it together. Rude but true. Alright, I need to pray. Oh my god, do I pray? I appreciate the amount that you just clapped me. Wait, I think I have the one that doesn't give me a lot of magic right. Can you guys attack? Are you guys good down there? Fuck! Just chilling, are we? Fucking hell. Fucking sightseeing. Alright. What am I forgetting here? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Alright, let me just switch to a different weapon. Because I think this one, despite having less magic damage, yeah, it's better for MP drain. And better for ATB, so we'll take that. Mustn't forget to pray. I really didn't get this one. But they are indicative as to how much mana you want from each one of them. Based on the portrait. So that one needs the least. That one needs a lot. I think, right? Is that? Let's try that. That looks about right. There's also that one down there. One at a time. Dog. Really? Oh, I see, they like sparkle when you're close enough. So I can't pray here. yet, not yet. That I'm pretty sure is main quest. I don't imagine I can climb this. I was correct. I'm gonna collect as much as I can before fighting. See if I can get myself a... I'm just gonna do this. Like that. I'm gonna try to get like the half more before I fight that dude, because I think that guy is the hardest one. Maybe. Material. Oh, nice. That does a good amount of damage. I never expected that, but... You're not weak to anything? But I have assessed here. I have, okay. I know. There we go. Thought it was over. Oops, not what I meant to cast, I just realized. I meant to cast maybe this. Probably cast the chrono magic. I meant to do the other one actually. ATB word. I have this magic, she doesn't care. Bonk. think they could have made this animation a little bit better. Otherwise, it just looks really goofy. For the heals. Never mind. Ta-da. Potion! Amazing, wow. What a worthy endeavor that was. Oh, I think this might be actually the Cetra armlet. So maybe you can't get duplicates of those. I was like, I feel like there was something else there. It wasn't a weapon, because a weapon would have been money. But I could get a second Hades armlet, which is also like fairly story based, so I don't know. Or like it's also a unique armlet. Okay, well, not much. The elixir that I can't use. Not even out of battle. Like, I would understand if you couldn't use items like while you're in battle for hard mode, but when you can't use it, bruh. Oh, I missed like an inch somewhere, don't I? Oh no, I don't want to take that one. I missed like a little squirt of live stream. Oh, okay, maybe more than a little squirt, but... It's fine. But the copy was a little squirt. I thought when I looked at the clock last time, I thought it was already like 58. I was like, what the hell? One second, squirt. He became a frog. He was a frog. It was Pepe all along. How's the weather looking here today? Today is very sunny, but we have a dry wind that makes it very uncomfortable to be outside. Today is... It's sunny. It's like pretty clear, but it's not like too warm or anything. I think it's like... it's... Actually, I should check what the temperature is, because if I'm gonna bike, I should probably know this. That's a good point. 1 second. It's 10 degrees today, so it's pretty alright for biking. It's not like my favorite weather to bike, but it's doable. So it should be fine. As long as it's not like too windy. It's like cold wind in the ear is not so nice. But I have like a little hat that I'm using for when it gets annoying. But I've started to notice that a bit more, than like when it's really cold and I'm biking, like if I don't have my ears covered by something, like before it used to be my headphones, but obviously I use a helmet now. It gets pretty, like, it gets a little sore. 32 there, fuck that. Anything above like high 20s, I'm not willing to leave. Like, it becomes very unfun to leave the house for anything other than going to swim. I did not miss those temperatures at all, I have to say. Like 15-ish. Like 15 and above for me, I think is my, like between 15 and like 25, that's like my comfort zone. In terms of like, I mean, it could still be like 5-6 degrees and I'm still okay. But for biking specifically, I prefer biking when it's around, when it's like more than 15. And for just existing, I can go down to like, I don't know, like 5 to whatever. But if it gets too much to like into the really, really low negatives, like -20, -30, then it gets pretty annoying. But just having to layer up and all this shit all the time is a little annoying too. Tend to avoid that if I can. Or well, not much I can do. If I have to leave the house, I have to leave the house, but you know. I don't like super hot weather too. Summer here is terrible, and I live pretty near the coast, so it's cooler around your residence area. Yeah, it's pretty tricky. Like, I just feel so useless in the heat too. Like, it just really saps my energy. Like, I just want to like lay down and fucking not move. So we're weak to ice, right? So I should be able to do this. There's the AC and I get sick, my PC. Can get sick by my PC won't overheat. Well, that's always a plus, yeah. Yeah, like if you have the infrastructure to live in hot countries, it's fine. If you do not have the infrastructure to live in hot countries, it's fucking terrible. Like if you live in a country that has bad infrastructure for like AC, or like they cost too much to have or whatever, then it's just like really ass to just be. Let's put that on Cloud. No. You're the chosen one. Stop bullying Tifa, man. What the fuck? Let's use Lifesaver here. And speaking of, I also probably need to buy a new... I need to upgrade this computer at some point to like upgrade the cooling a little bit. Even though it's not really a problem, it's mainly that it's the ones I have are a bit loud, the fans that I have, and I want to see if I can get something a bit quieter. Using a regular fan or I'm using an all-in-one, yeah. It's pretty decent. And that's not the loud part. The loud part is actually just like this computer is kind of old, and it wasn't a pre-made, but I won it as part of a prize for like a raffle that I entered a long time ago, like when I lived in Canada. So this was over 7 years ago. And I've been like exchanging parts ever since. Like I've been upgrading, like I upgraded the GPU, I upgraded the RAM. The processor is the only thing I can't upgrade without swapping my motherboard, because the new processors for that motherboard chipset don't exist anymore. Like it's hard to find them in stores here. And I don't really feel like sort of doing an upgrade for that, but then it's still not being that good for modern things. So I need to buy a whole CPU, like new motherboard. And I think when I do that, it has a little cage for like SSDs, but not like the M2s, but like the older SSDs. So it's really like, if one of them dies, not dead. Yeah. All three. Yeah, and that little cage has like a fan inbuilt on it to, I guess, keep them cool. And when that fan turns on, and I have no way to control it. If I do, like, it's been long gone since I've sort of changed. I've had to format this computer at least once. And so when that thing turns on, it's like really, like, it's quite loud. And so I really want to see if I can get another, change up the CPU a little. Or change not the CPU, that too, but like when I change everything, I'm probably gonna just buy a new case and not use that garbage. Is your CPU Ryzen, and are you using the one that comes with it? No, so no. My CPU is an Intel one, because this computer is kind of old, and Ryzen was still not, I don't think Ryzen was as sort of like famous at the time. And it wasn't like the best, because like for the time that this came out, this PC was worth like 10K. But nowadays, like the parts that remain are still okay, but for games that are CPU heavy, for instance, it doesn't really, it kind of like, if I'm just playing the game, it's fine, but if I'm playing the game and streaming, then it usually chugs. But even for this, like, for games that are not as well optimized as well, I try to put as much into my GPU as possible and as little into my CPU as possible. Alright, so it is, wait, can I, oh, I can climb this. Oh fuck, I don't want to fight you guys again, fuck off. No. Do you have an idea of what CPU and motherboard you're going for? So my understanding is that I should probably aim for Ryzen, because nowadays Ryzen is sort of the better option. Motherboard, I have no idea yet, to be honest. I have to kind of look into like what makes sense to get, as long as it's compatible with my current stuff. I'm not too concerned about it, as long as it's decent. But I need to first like have a decent amount of income, because right now I'm not making a lot of money. So any kind of like fancy computer plans are very much on hold until I, until I get myself a proper paying job. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. I just pressed the wrong button. I was like mentally blocking with Cloud. I can pretend that was on purpose. Oh, Cloud, you're gonna become dog if you don't get out of there, dude. No. That was on. I don't think I need to bother with that. I can just let Cloud be a frog for a little bit. This looks so sick. So, what am I? Go my personal and professional opinion, go for Ryzen. Motherboards are cheaper, and I suggest Ryzen 7. Yeah. I'll keep that in mind for when the time comes. Yeah, definitely the goal is to aim for Ryzen, because yeah, I hear that's just easier and cheaper, and Intel has its problems. Not that Ryzen I hear is perfect either, but you know. Oh, how do I? Why can I? Oh, do I have to just? I just have to throw it, right? I'm fucking dumb goober. I just have to drop it. Have to like reinstall everything when I get a new motherboard, so I'm also kind of, I would not reinstall, but I'll have to format it so that it, you know, adjusts, and then I'm gonna have to reinstall a bunch of shit. I'm not super looking forward to it, but that's life. But I think the main thing preventing me right now is just the money situation, really. I can deal with that hassle as long as I know I can afford to do these things. And I mean, the main reason to do it is honestly just for streaming, and like streaming is a hobby. So it's not like I'm making any money out of streaming, like, or like not any, you know, not any amount that would actually offset the cost of that. So I try to just like not take too many decisions based on that. I do want to have a good quality stream. That's about the main reason why I want these things. Personal use for gaming and for some work, yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, I am a programmer, so I do code in it, and like the stuff that I do doesn't need super powerful processor, especially because I mostly code front end. But so I don't have to like recompile entire projects and shit like that. But like, for video editing and for gaming and stuff like, and all that, like, yes, that does matter too. But obviously, you know, like, since it's not a huge make or break, it's Not as high on the priority list, I guess. Or, well, not as high as, like, you know, food and rent. Alright. Probably savior. Oh, I think I know why my units on the other side are not, like, doing all that. Oh, girls. CPU is a bit pricey, 500 euros with the motherboard. In my country, at least, it's like 210. That's like PCI 5, so I can put a 6000 series in a new AMD GPU easily. Yeah. Yeah. That's stuff I'm gonna have to think about a bit later, but we'll get there when the time comes. When the time is right. Alright, it's you. You're the one that shows up. I was like, who shows up here again? This fella. Is his name Thanatos? I don't remember. Or does he just have a thing called Thanatosian Blade or something like that? What is Ironclad? I remember those things in 15 were fucking scary, man. Those things wiped my party a few times. You show up whenever. I used to work at an IT store. To this day, I still build PCs for friends, and I get contacts to build people's PCs. Oh, it's nice. Yeah, for sure. I have a couple of friends here that also know a little bit, which is nice as well. Because like I'm also now looking forward to the setup part of building a computer, of like just like the expensive Legos feeling. You know what I mean? You're kind of like, oh, you know, I know this should be fine, and it most likely won't break. But I paid $600 for this, or 600 euro or whatever. I would really prefer if this thing didn't snap in two when I'm putting force so that it connects to this fucking socket. So that's something I'm not particularly looking forward to. I always give my honest opinion on parts and guys, yeah, no, for sure. I'll definitely consider that once it's time to do it up. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Focus shot, and you do focus strike. Oh, no, don't crush me. Oh, that was such good timing. Kind of like, I sort of button mashed and went for it. I would prefer if he didn't do that. Okay. Oh god, that does it, everyone. Cloud, could you just like take 2 steps back? Okay, for sure. Cloud. Let's go ahead and do that. Go Barrett, tank for us. Oh, nice guy. If you go for a new CPU, just go for Ryzen. I don't know what RAM you got there, but there's a specific RAM that goes with AMD. They usually have, like in the example, Corsair 16x232, 6000 megahertz. The Expo means specifically built for AMD CPUs. Ah, interesting. Okay. So then I would need to get. I mean, I was already expecting to have to get new RAM because I figured it's most likely going to be like a different version from mine. But yeah, but that's good to know. So then I need to look for things that are specifically built for AMD. I would prefer if you didn't do that to me right now. That's okay with you. Change motherboard, you probably have to change a lot of stuff. Yeah, I know. One thing I will try to reuse is my PSU. I have like a fully modular 1000. Oh, what is the frequency on that again? Is it? I don't know what that's called. Is it mega watts? Right? So it's like 1000 watts. But the problem with that is that it's like quite old. Or not quite old. Is that? Sorry, my brain just tilted there as I was playing the game. The problem with that it's like is that the cables that they gave me when they gave me the build computer did not include all the spare cables. So, and when it comes to PSUs, you need to get specifically, and I'm sure you know this because you've worked with this. Yeah, you need to get all the cables that were not there separately. And that means that you have to go through the official PSU supplier. And I think it was like, I can't remember who the manufacturer is, but last time I looked, their PSU cables were all sold out, which by the way, it's wild to me that that's even allowed. Like you can just kind of like make these different PSU cables and be like, oh yeah, no, these only work for us. If you try to put this on any other PSU, it won't work because the connectors are a little bit different. That shit's crazy to me. I think I just bought like because this became a problem when I tried to upgrade my GPU into a 3080, which I do have now. But at the time, I noticed that I was missing a couple of power cords or like power connectors. And because the 1080, which I had before a 1080, so the 1080 was using less connectors. And it just wouldn't really work or basically for what I needed, I guess. Maybe let's just like zoom through in this case. They were like, oh yeah, just go get yourself a new one and it's, you know, just do that. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, oh, so I can't get the cables at the store? Nope, we don't sell them. You have to get them from the manufacturer. Like, oh great. Is it on stock? No, it's not on stock. Great. What's the wait time? No idea. And this was during this happened during the, I guess, the outages that were happening with a lot of like computer part suppliers. So then I had to swap out my 1000 to my 600 that I have currently, which is a semi-modular one by Corsair, which is fine. But I think if I put a lot of new things in it, it might not be enough. I don't know though. Maybe it is enough. I'd have to look into that. Like run a benchmark and check what I would need for power. But yeah, it was pretty disappointing. I was pretty frustrated. I was like, great. And then getting the whole thing, like opening just fucking unscrewing it and trying to fit it. It was just such a nightmare because my case is also a custom built case, which is really cool, you know, for the game that I won the raffle for. It was really nice, but it was so not built to be like opened and move shit around that it was just like I wanted to like just get a saw and fucking cut open the case at some point, but I was like, no, I'm going to be a normal human being and I'm just gonna figure out a way to do this without bringing the saw. I'm also in the market for a brand new PC. I currently have a 2080 Ti, but starting to get some issues. I was gonna keep it because I'm waiting for more news and things to calm down with the new 50 series and the 9070 XT. Need around 1,100 euros for a brand new parts. Yeah, that's not bad, honestly. That's a good budget for like if you're going for I imagine a pretty decent upgrade. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like probably shell out at least a few hundred. hero for my. Like I'm hoping to keep it under 1,000. I think I should be able to because I'm not gonna buy a new GPU, at least not now. I'm on a 3080, so the 3080 is doing fine. It rarely hits like it's 100% usage. The main thing capping me right now is GPU, or yeah, CPU. Sorry, not GPU. I'm not gonna go for any of the like the super fancy new shit because I feel like there's just so much of that is so that is so pricey. And like Nvidia has been having a lot of like issues with their cards and like overheating. I mean, overheating was always a concern, but it feels like there's a lot of like, I'm not paying attention to the game. There's a lot of issues with the like cards sometimes like burning out and burning the computers and shit. I've at least I've read about that. You probably have better insight on that than me. But it's been issues with, it's like, oh yeah, this GPU is a fire hazard, and it's like, oh great, like it's just straight up like way too hot, and it sometimes sparks and can start fires in your entire computer, and it's like, great, that's reassuring, Nvidia, thank you. And it's like, and it's also really fucking expensive. It's like amazing, wow. I remember there were some manufacturers of the 40 series that were having that issues back when it like came out. I'm not sure if they ever fixed it, but a lot of people were like, ah, and I was like, probably gonna stick to the 30 series for now. It was also, you know, a matter of kind of budget. I think, yeah, because it was after the 40 series had been announced or was just about to be announced. Either Ryzen 7 or 9800, I highly recommend. If you check Gamer Nexus videos about CPU of the year 2024, those two win most benchmarks both in gaming, multitask, and other testing. Nice. Okay. I can definitely take a look. Because it would be nice to... It'd be nice to get that done at some point. Alright, let's see this. Did I did. Oh wait, it's just, I was like, what is over here? The place I've already been to. That's what's over here. Good job, Gabriel. Yeah, we'll see if the job market is a little less as it currently is in the near future, so I can actually start getting paid for the work I'm doing. I know it looked like I didn't hit anything, but I was actually aiming at the one that was close in. I just didn't feel like switching targets. I need to clear out the frogs because they're pretty annoying. Oh, and then I just somehow managed to do that. That's cool. So I current job last month, but it's part-time job. I only work in the morning. My pay is just 230 euros a month. So much, but hey, it's something. Getting a job in my country, like, is it, yeah. Are you living in Brazil? I don't remember. Or are you just like living in a country? In like a country that also doesn't have maybe the strongest economy. So no, I know like 280 euros isn't much, but like for instance, depending on where you are, of course, 230 euros goes a lot further than it would like here, for instance. Portugal, you're Portuguese, that's why I toasted. Ah, okay. I see. Oh, jet lag react. Yeah, 230 a month is rough. But I heard that Portugal is at least a little bit cheaper, at least compared to here. Alright, now it's the fellas. It's so sad to know that he's so quiet in this game because the voice actor died. Too bad, man. You dodged that? Oh, that's crazy. I'm just gonna go for Root first because Root at least isn't too tough. Wow. Holy fuck. No, 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 no. Can you stop and take a break then? Okay, not what I was trying to do, but okay. You... no, you don't. I don't know if it's cheaper, at least, for example, comparing prices like pizza toast can buy a family pizza for a cheaper price than... one second. Cheaper price than here. Oh yeah, but isn't toast... toast isn't toast in Brazil? Prices have been increasing lately in Portugal. Like minimum wage here, you can't afford your own apartment, even a small one. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, in Brazil, of course, the like an euro is like seven reais. Like it's definitely way like it goes 230 there. It goes a lot further than in Portugal. But like for instance, when I say here, I mean like in Sweden. But like yeah, it's still like it's rough. Like prices have increased here too, which sucks. Like. I think it's just kind of, it's a bit of a global trend, so it's like hard to point at just one country right now. I mean, it's kind of easy if you just look at America, but you know, they're sort of a good chunk of the reason. Alright, let's see, wind. I don't have wind. Great. I guess I can at least do this. That was a range attack. Noted. But I never cast. I didn't. Okay, so now I have. Oh. No one here has. Boxes here costs €4. Chicken used to be 4 or 5. Now it's almost €10. Price of eggs bumped 40 cents. It was around 215. Yeah, I've compared a lot of stuff like that to from a couple years ago here, where like things like a can of tuna were like 70 cents, and they're like 140. Like they're literally double the price, if not more. Like it's kind of insane. Oh, looking good. Your dad brings home 2 bags of groceries and spends 100 euro. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the amount that I spend to get my groceries now. It's still a shock every time. I'm like, holy fuck, it costs this much to get this now. Dude, I am fucking up. Yeah, hold up. Probably be doing. Oh, great, thanks, dude. That was super nice of you. Thanks for the kick to my fucking face. Oh. Need to do it like a. I just need to do a synergy strike here. I've been just laughing about. So when I cook dinner, I always leave leftovers to the next day. Then I make soup for the entire week, at least divided. Yeah, like I definitely should be, or like, it would be smart of me to be doing that a bit more than I am now. But thankfully, I don't have to be doing these things immediately. But I probably should be, in case the situation continues to suck for too much longer. Alright, she cast her thing, that's good. And then cup noodles are my lunch meals in case I don't have anything partial extra. Father herb. Oh my fucking god. Dude, how much health does food have? What the fuck? There's a miscalculation. Oh, that's a miscalculation. What? Oh man. Literally in the stance. Oh fuck, it's time to go soon. Oh, nice. No, don't kill him. Don't do it. Oh, you motherfucker. Please don't raise back, please. McDonald's and Burger King haven't been able to be in one of those for 3 or 4 years. Can't remember, it's too expensive. Just make homemade burgers. KFC only go on Wednesdays. They have a menu for 9 pieces and 12 wings for $9.99. That's pretty good. A coupon for 30%, 50 discount. Nice. Yeah, a lot of fast food. It's definitely like, I used to be able to get like pizza here for like 90 kroner, which is like probably around €7 or so. And that's like not really accessible, at least not in the city that I live in. And that was like a good price, mind you. That wasn't like an expensive price. The pizza itself was, you know, not the best pizza ever, but oh my god, fuck off, you know. A rude, sorry. Dude, how do you not stagger? I guess it doesn't help that I don't have any wind material whatsoever. What are these? Thanks. Oh my goodness. Oh, great. Amazing. Super. Thanks, fellas. Super cool. Thanks. I love just watching that and not being able to do anything about it. That is just what they're gonna do to everyone if they get a combo in. Just like a final combo, basically. Oh my god, I keep thinking that's a melee attack. Just gonna... He's not dead? Oh my god, that man is made of fucking steel, dude. That bald strength. Crazy. It's like the One Punch Man. Wow, that is... Whose root is dead? Pizza here is there's an Italian restaurant. You make a very good one, good oven, not industrial. 2 medium-sized pizzas for 24 euros. That's the cheapest buy, but only on Wednesdays. Interesting. That's a good price, especially if the pizza's like actually really good. Like for 2 good pizzas, like 2 big ones as well. Because that depends as well. Because like Sweden does these sort of smaller individual pizzas, which are pretty solid, but they are not like, yeah, you wouldn't feed a family with that. It's like for you basically, or like a person that doesn't eat a lot. Just gonna fucking take down this fucking mouse. There we go, we got him. Very good, he can choose from a lot of listed pieces. I have like 12, that's nice, yeah.
くぞご無事で。
ほんと大変だったんだから。
Daughters. Several Irish fire.
休憩おしまい。
もういいの？
クラウドたち心配だし。
Alright, so I'm gonna save here, and I actually need to get going. So as I mentioned, it was just gonna be a short stream because I gotta go do shit today still. So I just really wanted to play. So I'll be back, if not later today, which is honestly not super likely. If not today, tomorrow. Tomorrow is very likely that I'll be playing. So I'll see y'all then. In the evening, most likely, or like late afternoon / evening.